Yes, guys, the body is removed. Now we can move on to the muffler pipe over here. So to get easy access, I did remove the radiator also, and now we can jump over and get the exhaust pipe done of this thing. So it could be quiet when I fire this thing up. That's what the main thing is. Yes, guys, after doing this much of work on these pipes, and when I tried to weld it up, man, you can see it just completely ruins it. This much of hard work for nothing. Now I have to join this and make it two pipe down there, but man, I have to convert this into steel, and let's see what turns out. Yes, guys, so now I can attach this pipe over here. Yes, guys, so this is the exhaust I am going to use on this quad, and compared to the bike, it is way too huge, way too long. So what I'm thinking, I don't know, it's a bad idea or a good idea, I don't know. So I have seen inside there's a net sort of thing over here, and even there's nothing over this side. So my idea right now is to tear it apart, and I don't want to cut out the writing over here, so I'm leaving that thing. The best option is to open it from this side, remove it, and I could reduce about 6 inches of a length on this thing if I open it from this side. If I open from this side, I could reduce only 4 inches. So my plan is to open it up. I don't know if it's going to work or not, so we will just find out in a while. Hopefully I will not end up in damaging this exhaust, because I really need this exhaust for this thing, because this exhaust is designed for this bike, and it is making this engine much quieter on heavy acceleration. It makes a perfect sound. So I really want to use this engine, this exhaust file, this exhaust, what we say, this muffler. Yeah, this muffler. all the exhaust pipes are done, and this is the back pipe which connects to the muffler. This part is connecting to the muffler, and this is the pipe which connects over here. So it's connected like this over here. Yes, there is going to be a clamp holding both the pipes together. So this is how it is. Both the pipes will be connected like this over here, and it turned out pretty good. I just love the way it turned out. I just made it removable because this part removable over here, only because I want to, it will be easy for me to get this exhaust out if it is separated. So yes guys, it's going all the way underneath the engine to the back. So I would like to install it right now, but man, what I'm thinking, I have to, before going and installing this, let's just move up the engine out and go for the final welding of this thing, and so that the next step would be getting the wiring inside this thing and getting this thing fired up, and we can go for a test ride also. So let's just move on to the next step by removing the engine out. So I'm going to remove the engine out, the swing arm. Let's see what else I can remove. Got most of the parts which needs to be welded out, so I have cleared up that area. I don't have to do any sort of welding up there, so I don't want to remove that arms and everything. So I have removed everything from the back, and we can continue with the welding. And there isn't that much of welding in there, but man, there is welding. And I'm not at all a perfect welder, I will say. I do admit that. So let's just hope that the welding turns out perfect. Why I have to weld in the gaps and all. There is plenty of gaps, I do admit, and I have to weld the gaps to get it welded up. So that's what, I'm already terrible in welding, and still it's making it more terrible. Yes guys, finally got the welding of the frame done and even the swing arm done. It took me a lot of time to get this thing welded up, but still man, it's worth it. Finally it is done. So maybe, I don't know if I missed anything or not, but still, as much I have double checked it, maybe there isn't any space left welding, remaining welding. But guys, it's good enough to go ahead and let's just jump over and get this thing back all together, because I can't wait to get this thing running, man. That's what the thing is. I really want to test it out. So let's just put this thing back together. And right now it's around 1 o'clock at the night, and still I'm working on this thing. So let's just move on and get everything inside of this frame so that we can move on to the next step. idiot I am, really, man. The jack had almost slipped. Almost. It is just tiny bit left. Thank God it didn't slip out while I was keeping the engine in. Otherwise, it won't be a great thing. You can see the jack over there. It has just slipped out. Almost at the end. Barely at the end. Really, man. Thank God it didn't slip out. Otherwise, the engine mounting would have gone wrong. It wasn't a pleasant experience to get this engine to fit it over here, man. It was kind of a nightmare to get this engine in there. Yes guys, just today I bought this. It is epoxy adhesive, high strength. I don't know the color inside. The shop person said me it is clear in color. It's not mentioned anywhere in this packet. So hopefully it is clear, because I don't want to tune up the edges with some other color and all. Yes guys, applied a layer of epoxy all around and let it dry, and let's see. Hopefully it turns out great, because I don't want to redo all the stuffs. Guys, got the engine and most of the things mounted over here. The next thing what I'm thinking to do is to get the shock, like increase a little bit of height of this quad. So that's what I haven't welded the tabs of the shocks up here. So I'm going to increase the height a little bit, so that when I set it comes back to normal. So that's what the thing is. So let's just increase a height by 1 inch, maybe 1 inch. Let's just see how much how much is good for the chain not to hit the swing arm point over here. Yes guys, you can see there is barely enough space over here. Like only my fingers can pass through. That much of space is there. Not even 1 inch of a space. So that's what I want to wrap it up. At least this part of the sensor. So that the heat which is produced by this won't be that much that it could melt out this plastic fans over here. Yes, it's going to be hot, but it's not going to be that terrible that it will melt out the plastic over here. That's what I want to wrap it up. So I can't fire this thing up until I get this thing wrapped up, because I don't want to damage the fan over here. Finally guys, here is the quad, and it's all welded up. Even I got the body and everything mounted out. The exhaust turned out perfect. I just took it all the way underneath the engine. The reason to take it from there is because I don't want any sort of heat coming towards my leg or anything. So that's what I took it underneath the engine. I wish I would have increased a little bit of the height of the engine, about maybe 1 inch, so that it will be easy for me to get that part done. But man, Anyways, I got it done. It took a lot of time to get that exhaust done. It was a lot of grinding, lot of cutting, welding, because I don't have a perfect die for that pipe to get it bended out. So that's what I have to cut it out, make it bend, weld it, grind it to make it smoother. So yes guys, it was a lot of pain to get that thing done. And guys, most of all, I went and looked almost everywhere to get this seat, but I could not find even the same bike. I could not find it any place. So that means I have to make it. So hopefully in the next video of this project we are going to get the seat of this thing done. And yes guys, I promised in the starting of the video that we'll get this thing fired up, but still it took a lot of time to get this exhaust done, and even I was busy at searching for the seat of this thing. I looked every places, wherever the bike shops were. I looked at all the shops and could not find it. With that, I was left with only option of getting this thing built up. So guys, I have to build it up. So hopefully soon we'll get this thing fired up. Hopefully in the next video we'll get this thing fired up, because still the wiring is on that bike. I need to get it out from there and figure it out over here, and also the seat. Yes guys, that's it for this video guys. If I go on speaking means it will go take forever. So here are the kilometers, like the RPM, fuel tank, and fuel gauge, the hot switch, the temperature switch, the temperature gauge, the temperature gauge. I need to figure out a way to get this thing mounted right over here. So I just cut it out on a piece of cardboard to look at how it's going to work. But man, I need to trim out the body to get this thing to fit. So that's going to be for the next video of this project. Yes guys, I hope you all enjoyed my video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out any of my future videos. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Finally guys, it's back on together. Back on drawing.